What is the best aspect of being a social media manager and why? Probably the best aspect, and the thing that makes social media so different than other forms of marketing in many cases, especially more traditional forms of marketing, is that you have an unfiltered conduit to the voice of the customer, for good or ill. You can hear in the customer's own words to you directly what they think of the company, the products, the services, the customer service, etc. And that gives you that ground level view of the customer experience. Now, there is a bias to that, right? People generally don't talk to you if they're satisfied. Right? They talk to you if they're really angry or they're really happy, but there's not much in that middle ground. So you still do need other forms of interaction with people who are in the middle ground. But that voice of the customer is essential, and it is so lost in other forms of marketing. The pay-per-click advertising folks who are doing like SEM, they don't hear the voice of the customer at all. So they are creating content and creating ads and things, but they don't have the nuance and the language of what the customer is actually saying. You do. Social media management encompasses some aspects of customer service, and as a result, it gives social media managers that rare blend of the different types of feedback that a company gets. Make sure that you make use of that information. Use it to guide what you say, how you say it, what your strategy overall is. Even understanding which channels in social media, where they are in the customer journey. You may find, for example, that people who are on your YouTube channel at the start of the customer journey, and you know that. And then people who are on your LinkedIn group, they're towards the end of the customer journey, and you know that. And that governs what kind of messaging and content you put out. If YouTube is at the start of the journey and you're like, buy now, buy now, buy now, that's a total turnoff. You as a customer, as a social media manager, you understand that. You know that based on the feedback you're getting, and you can help guide the overall strategy of your company. So that voice of the customer is so important, can't be underestimated.